All right, y'all, man. They Playa Politics, man.
The
Me and
politics
Sid.
back.
You already know, man. We finna keep this shit
Hey,
going in
shout
this
out
shit.
to the Lego Batman Cup.
I was just about to say that's why I said so much shit. 'Cause I was just about to say about the black Batman. I mean the black Robin. I I went down
What?
we was out. I need to go get the motherfucking action figures, y'all. I need to go get them real quick. This nigga black is a hold on, y'all. You ain't gonna believe this shit.
Hey, go get that shit, girl.
Hold on.
Go
Right
get
here.
that shit. Bro, that look like Steve Urkel.
Look, okay, we was out the other day.
Yeah.
I had to get my daughter some pants because she down there grew out of pants, her school pants. So
I already know the feeling, bro.
yeah, so we had to go and get her some pants. So we stopped by. I forgot where we went. We went to a couple places, but she was like, "I'm hungry." She kept hollering, "I'm hungry." So I'm like, "Shit, man!" I stopped by the Burger King right here. Got a little kid meal.
Yeah.
So when I get her the kid meal, the shit down, she get a little toy. I'm looking at the shit like this shit look like he got a Robin costume on. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I looked at this shit. Little nigga got a box and everything. Robin. Nigga, I ain't never I said, I stopped. I said, man, give me that toy. Do not, that's my shit.
Facts.
I ain't never seen no black Robin in my life.
Never.
Like this
Never.
shit, I looked at this shit like for about 15 minutes straight, like, what the fuck?
Never.
So
Hey.
why we ain't never heard about this shit? You know what I'm saying? Come like, why we never heard about this shit?
And I'm gonna tell you something. This is that, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna apologize to my black people. I'm not big on making traditional white characters black.
Mm-hmm.
Only reason being, okay, cool. Now the Black Robin, cool. Like that's what we're gonna go with, cool. But people be acting like we ain't got Static Shock.
Yeah, like they be shit on Static, man. I don't like that shit.
Like, how come Static Shock movie ain't been made yet? If you can finally make a Black Panther movie, Black Panther been out what since the 70s, 60s, 70s, and it took you to 18, whatever, however long ago it was to make the movie.
Yeah.
Static Shock had his own cartoon.
I don't understand it, son.
Y'all
ain't
made a Static Shock yet.
That's easy money.
I mean, hey, what was the nerd kid? Fillmore. Remember Fillmore?
Mm-hmm.
Had the glasses. Get that man a movie.
Y'all ain't doing that now.
Exactly. Like
y'all ain't doing that now.
Ain't nothing else. So I think my whole thing with black characters is if y'all gonna make certain characters black, cool, whatever. I get diversity, yada yada yada. But it's already black characters just sitting on the shelf.
Yeah.
Waiting to get their opportunities.
Waiting to get the opportunity.
I don't care if it's a big time movie, Netflix, just don't put it on Tubi. We don't put it on Tubi. So like give me Netflix, Amazon Prime, Apple TV, give me something. Just don't put it on Tubi.
But I'm saying like that shit that I went to the movie the other day. That seen motherfucking Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was trash, man. Like, yeah, that shit was trash, man. Like this shit shouldn't even made the movie theater, man.
Ooh, that
shit was trash.
Straight straight Disney Plus.
Man, this shit like
not Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. That's too.
They DC. Never mind. DC. They should. That's straight to Netflix.
That's straight Netflix. Yeah, that shit trash. Like,
God,
like what they doing? So, like the shit they heard that nigga doing. So I'm like,
now, let's keep it funky. Let's keep the one thing I don't like about DC and Marvel is they have made movies about superheroes and characters we didn't care about initially.
No.
Like Aquaman is only cool when he in the Justice League.
Yeah.
We didn't care about Aquaman separately.
But
like,
you know what I'm
saying? Like
the way they got the nigga, like,
like
man. I'm Aquaman. Jumping, man. Like the fuck. Like, y'all just lazy, man. Like DC, that my thing with DC. Them niggas so fucking lazy, y'all.
One thing about DC, I said this years ago when I really used to be into the comic books, the superheroes, and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why and I've always said it, nobody cared about Marvel until they started making as far as like Avengers and stuff, other than like comic book heads. Nobody really cared about the Avengers till they started really making the movies. Because before that, just and this could be just my opinion, but this is just what I remember. In the 90s, we cared about X-Men. X-Men was nothing was better than X-Men.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. The three: X-Men, Batman.
Yep.
And I would say Superman. Some would.
Yeah, I give Superman just because
you know he had his own little shows and shit like that.
Yeah.
Clark and Lois and all that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Iron Man was made cool because of the movie. Captain America was made cool because of the movie. I would give him that. You know what I'm saying? I would give Marvel that.
Like them niggas like that. Them niggas like my dad age. Like Captain America and you know what I'm saying? Iron Man and shit like that. They didn't appeal to us like we was X-Men.
Yeah, we wanted X-Men. Like
Wolverine, X-Men. All them niggas.
Yeah, like and you know, and beyond that, you know, the G.I. Joe, the Transformers.
Yeah.
All that stuff. But you know, to me, they kind of ruined the G.I. Joe movie thing. Transformers was dope, but they've done too many Transformer movies.
I'm gonna tell you a movie that a gaming movie that was trash, man. That I hated they did that shit because I'm gonna tell you too.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter.
Oh god.
Man, so I'm like,
you know what they did wrong with Street Fighter? They gave it to Jean-Claude Van Damme.
That's how I knew. That's why you know, like when you look at all the movies they gave us in the 90s, shot, like them niggas were just money grabbing, shot. Like,
yeah, money grabbing. Oh, absolutely.
They were just money grabbing like fuck, shot. Like,
because they should have gave Street Fighter to a Japanese director, They should have shot that movie in Japan. Hell.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That shouldn't have been an American movie. Jean-Claude. I mean, if you cast Jean-Claude Van Damme, cool, because he was like the perfect Guile at the time.
Yeah.
But then too, Guile is an American soldier. Jean-Claude Van Damme got an accent, so it kind of didn't make sense. So I was like, wait a minute.
Like the movie they gave us, we were just happy to get them. Cause that shit, the movie went good. There's none of the movie went good.
Yeah. Like Mortal Kombat, it was exciting to have it, but like if you go back and watch it now, you just
the memory I have of Mortal Kombat, we probably like shit, man. 10, 11.
Yeah.
We down that motherfucker at Omni. Going crazy. I'm talking about the whole theater going crazy. My grandma gave me and my brother $20. There you can go down there and get something to eat, come back, all that shit with $20. Nigga there got that $20. When that nigga did that, they get over here, man. Everybody in that motherfucker down, boy, about to damn erupt in that motherfucker, crazy, boy.
Sure. And then when the dopest part about here's the crazy part, but the dopest part about Mortal Kombat, other than Johnny Cage and Scorpion, that fight, best in the whole movie. Best in the whole movie.
Hell yeah.
But go watch the ending credits. I don't know if they done switched it. At the ending credits, I was trying to figure out who played Goro. I'm like, how did they do Goro? In the ending credits, it says Goro as himself. I said, that's dope, Sean. I ain't gonna tell me you played Goro. I said, that's fine, Sean. Like, you ain't even gonna tell me you played Goro. You like,
they crazy.
Yeah, they were like, Goro as himself. I said, oh.
They crazy, man.
Oh, that's beautiful, Sean. Yeah, ain't even gonna tell me you did it, Sean. That's guy. I heard he was like animatronics or something like that. It wasn't even.
Yeah. That's tight though. That's tight.
His top half was animatronics, but of course the bottom half was somebody in there. Bro.
Yeah, that tight. That's tight right there.
I said that's crazy because our young age, it was until I was a teenager. I was like, man, hey, you ever thought about that? That was actually Goro.
Yeah,
that wasn't no actor. That was actually Goro.
Just think if back then we had podcasts and shit like that, that shit would have been a big old thing. He just so Goro playing himself. I like nigga just that should have been crazy here.
Hey, bro. Like, they went to Outworld to get him for real.
Yeah, like that nigga went out there and got that nigga for real. Like
for real.
Nigga probably would have got that motherfucker all back then, boy.
But I'm telling you, real talk.
Boy,
I was sitting there really thinking,
crazy, boy.
I used to sit there and really think about that, like, bro, like, it said himself. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
But
that's crazy.
But the Street Fighter movie, the only character they got right was Chun-Li.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember, man. I ain't seen that movie so long, Shawty.
Oh, I remember. I remember just how much it pissed me off. I remember. They got Zangief right.
Yeah.
Dude look just like Zangief.
Yeah.
But you can't make nobody that damn big in a.
Yeah, nah.
Ain't no dude that big.
Nah. They gotta be CGI type shit, man.
Yeah. They got Zangief and Chun-Li right. The dude that played E Honda was Hawaiian. So he didn't. He wasn't held.
Yeah.
But I
See,
mean,
that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like, them niggas didn't even really put no thought in that shit back then. So
yeah,
like,
Balrog was small. Like
yeah.
You can't make him that big, but Bison was old.
But like the nigga who played Bison, he
was old. But rest in peace though, because he played Gomez in Addams Family.
Yeah, he damn sure did. Yeah.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Raul Julia. I used to like that. Ken and Ryu, come on, man. That was the biggest disappointment to me.
you had to get them nigga right. You had to get them nigga right there. Them two nigga right there, you had to get them right.
Yeah. Man. All right, the dude that played Vega, he was straight.
Yeah.
Sagat was old. Like, come on, Sagat was an old man. So like,
and just try. Just don't do Blanca, man. Don't do it. You don't even attempt to do that shit, Shawty. Like, don't attempt to do that shit, man. Like when I knew them niggas gonna do that, I was like, man.
Bruh, you talking about something that should have been? You talking about a character that should be CGI? Oh my god!
I can't believe they even try to.
Why like put DJ? Shaw, they shouldn't even put DJ in the movie.
Who picked DJ, Shaw?
With DJ, cause like DJ was like, he wasn't big. He ain't fight or nothing.
Like what nigga go in the arcade and pick DJ? Like name me one nigga that go in there motherfucker. Hey, boy, I'm gonna get DJ.
And all three. I gotta call Capcom out for that, Shaw. Y'all tried to come out with y'all own version. Y'all try to do your own version of Eddie Gordo, so like don't.
Man, them folks try the nigga, boy. Like they always try to black nigga,
y'all own version of Eddie Gordo, so
they always like how Balrog motherfucking haircut was. Nigga just like, come on, man. No nigga walking around like that, son.
They got what's the girl name? Cammy.
Yeah,
they got her right.
Yeah,
I mean that's the best you can do.
That's easy though, man.
Yeah, Cammy.
A little white girl. Like this shit.
Yeah. Cause Cammy on the game look like she about 5 feet.
Yeah, like. But what nigga picking DJ, man? They just like Dan, son. Like Dan. You remember Dan?
I hated Dan.
Like who picking Dan, son?
Fact that his name was Dan just.
But Dan Hadouken don't even go all the way. Like he's just a regular nigga. Like,
hey, you gotta be real up close to work with Dan.
He hit a nigga with Dan, so I like. That nigga weak in here, so I nigga just like, so y'all could have kept that man, so y'all could have kept young Dan, so nobody picking that nigga ass.
The fact that his name's Dan.
Dan, son. Dan. Like, he just, like, and they told he was just a mid-ass, regular-ass nigga, so like, he just down to fight, just, hey, get this soft-ass nigga out here, man.
I did like Fei Long only because he was Bruce Lee. Like,
like they were doing martial law, man. Like thinking, man. That's all they were doing, son. That's all they were doing, son. Like they just doing law, man. Everybody know that shit.
Hey, they filed for that shit.
I hated that shit, man. I hated them. Like I was sitting back there, like I let my kid look at Serving Ninja, and it's just like,
yeah.
So they got this shit off, son. They got this shit off. They got this bullshit off on this, son.
When I was little, I think I bought the tape.
Y'all did, nigga.
I used to love that movie.
But I could not start looking at that certain ninja, boy. That and that 3 Ninja.
Man. Oh yeah.
Anything ninja we fucking with.
Yeah.
Like the sidekick. That shit was trash, man.
I was a whole black belt. I ain't never did one karate.
Yeah,
you can't tell me nothing,
like, boy. That shit right there. That's how you get some niggas, boy, with that karate, boy.
But when I learned how to do, what that boy told me that was the Green Ranger tornado kick, whatever that was.
Hold on.
I learned how to do that joint. Bro, you couldn't tell me nothing, Sean.
I gotta show this. Hold on, Sean. Hold on. I gotta show this. Just for that, Sean. I Just for that whole part right there, so you gotta see this, son.
Yeah.
You gotta see this. But I was so deep in that shit, huh? I was so deep in that shit, boy. I had to, boy. I was doing karate. I was really doing that shit, dog. Like my grandma about to take me to a damn karate class, boy.
Yeah.
Them folks. I was talking about like a year straight of begging. So like I don't want no present. Just give me karate lesson.
Yeah.
I just want to be the nigga like damn. I want to be the nigga like you remember how Van Damme beat that nigga ass on Lionheart?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to be the nigga like I like, son. I gotta be the nigga ass down like this, son.
Hey, boy, you bring back some memories. You remember Lionheart where they fought inside the ring of cars?
Yeah.
They just turned the headlights on. Bro, you can't tell me that wasn't the dopest shit. Can't nobody tell me that wasn't the most. Bro, that was
scene
like
right there. That the scene they showed on Entertainment Tonight, y'all. After that, nigga, boy, you ain't gotta show me that.
Hey, think about it, Shawty. You meet up to fight somebody, and a bunch of like Bentleys and Mercedes pull up limos, and you be like, "Hey, bro, just turn y'all headlights on." Hey, and then you better beat that nigga ass soon because everybody battery gonna go out. You better hurry up.
I really thought it was like secret, like little rings around the world where you could just fight niggas.
I said if I ever do a video game, like a fighting game, one of the setups got to be that. So cars just pull up. That shit was hard.
Charlie, them folk you take up, they used to take me and my brother, boy, like 45 minutes down to a karate spot, boy.
Yeah.
We got to learn the kicks and punches and all kinds of shit, Charlie.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to punch a nigga in his throat, Charlie. The nigga writing it down, throw the breaking motherfucking shit.
For real, son. Hey, I learned that tornado kick. Bro, I did that. I showed him at school one time, elementary school. They like, God dang, say it, learn how to do that.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I play soccer, boy.
Yeah, we could afford them like 3 months of that shit. Like, we probably got like 3 months out of that shit, boy.
I knew one homeboy that took karate.
Yeah.
And I think he stopped once he got to middle school because
you
know what I'm saying? Once you learn how to punch somebody and kick somebody, I think you good.
Yeah. Once you learn how to defend yourself, you know how to block a punch. And, take a nigga down like with a damn cause we were doing we were doing karate. So niggas know how to take you down. Like they had another little taekwondo clan. That's how you bam nigga. That's what I should have learned how to bam niggas.
Mm-hmm.
But taekwondo wasn't no. We just thought karate. We didn't know like all that shit was different. It was different. Like,
but then back then too. Like that. Yeah, then back then too, you had to pick one.
Yeah.
Nowadays they teach it all. Like, you can go somewhere and learn a little bit of everything. Back then
they didn't
pick one.
They would never do no shit like that. Like the old Asians back then. Like that. I need to tell you, hey, I want to learn how to do jujitsu, but this karate class. Take your ass to jujitsu class then, nigga. We not learning that shit over here.
Hey, the one thing that scared me though, when I saw kickboxer and I saw that Muay Thai.
Yeah.
For the first time, I said, "Oh no, ain't nobody finna hit me with no elbow like that."
Yeah, and some knees like that.
God, I'm liable to go get a gun and shoot somebody. You ain't finna knee me like that.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what I didn't like, man. That choking shot, like them chokes and shit. Like I'm trying to remember what karate that. I don't forgot what it was. Jiu-jitsu, that chokes and shit. I'm like, hell no, man. They had your choke your ass out. Hell yeah. A nigga down flipping you over by choke your ass back. Oh no, man.
Yeah, we ain't doing it.
Yeah, you choke me like that. You got it, son. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, you better run. You better run when I get up.
Better run when I get up. You serious with that karate shit though, boy.
Yeah, them were the days though. Like that was the time. But like, I think as we got older, the movie that made me realize all them old karate moves and bullshit. Ong Bak in The Protector.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I said, all that other shit was some bullshit, bro.
Yeah. Them niggas like, hey, home, like they know how to do karate. They cool, but them niggas are actors, man.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not like these niggas, boy.
Exactly.
They
Tony
not like
Scott,
these
the dude from Ip Man, and
yeah.
I forget his name.
That's why them 84 you laugh at us over here, cause like,
Yeah,
man, y'all
but
niggas
even Jackie Chan was more comedic, but he knew how to fight. But
yeah.
Jet Li had one movie where he played he had the little collar on. Dude was treating him like a dog.
I forgot the name of that shit. Yeah, that was some early shit right there.
But boy, he punched. He had him fight some big dude. He punched that nigga in the throat one time. I was like, God. Yeah, I know it's a movie, but still, that shit probably works. So like,
but my nigga, like when you do that shit, when you do it like that, and you see that shit them niggas doing over here in America, like they had when they brought Jet Li over here, that nigga was down with running with DMX and shit. Like,
yeah.
He was doing like little like
Yeah.
martial art, but that shit went in, so like,
Nah, not compared to what he was doing over there.
hell no.
Some of the
Same
stuff he
thing
was
with
doing over
Jackie
there.
Chan.
Yeah.
Like the first Jackie Chan, like the Rumble in the Bronx and all that shit.
Yeah.
That nigga was down fighting then. He was fighting like a motherfucker. Boy.
I remember I saw what, The Legend of Drunken Master or something.
Yeah, that nigga,
that shit was fire to me.
That hit old shit. That's what I said. But when he got over here, at first they were like shit. They still had him and all that shit. When he got with Chris Tucker, it was rap, man. It was rap for all that karate shit.
Yeah. I mean, cause the money kick in at that point.
Exactly, man.
You getting your bread at that point.
Speaking on that.
Yeah.
How these boys doing the backlash on Shannon about the interview? Talking about damn home, don't know how to interview and all that shit. I'm like, nigga, nigga did perfectly, man. What is y'all nigga talking about, man?
He did what he was supposed to do, and that's let the guests talk.
And see, that is shit that made me mad about that shit because it just like y'all want to do that when the shit go crazy. Cause we talked about this shit. That shit went berserk, y'all. Like, they said that shit at like 23 million, y'all. Like,
not only that, we still talking about it.
Yeah, but that shit, I told we gonna talk about that shit for the whole year. Why did I told you, like, that nigga went up there and went crazy. So now it got all these other niggas. Now everybody trying to react to the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just like,
cause a week later.
Yeah, it's only so many times you can get that. What them nigga got right there in that interview right there.
Yeah,
it's on them so many times you can get that. So I was like, so now all these niggas trying to, I'm gonna go get them. I'm gonna go get motherfucking damn Sammy the Bull. I'm gonna go get like nigga. No, that shit ain't gonna work like that. They go in and say the stupidest shit on earth. It ain't gonna do nothing to what them nigga did. So like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and
I think shit went crazy. So
I think a lot of the backlash too has really come from jumping, not really listening to what he was talking about and what he was trying to say.
It's just about why everybody looking at this shit. That's the only thing now. Everybody like, why everybody just on this shit like this and just they can't get it, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, like it and then like somebody was saying, these dudes are really avoiding his whole point.
Yeah.
Because the first point why he even said anything was just a simple fact. All those comedians he talked about came up to Shannon Sharp show and was talking. That's the only why he even went up there, said what he had to say. But then the other part was, hey, I'm about to expose that there's this, whatever you want to call it. Like, give it whatever name you want to call it. By now, it's got a million names. You call it whatever you want to.
Whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to call it. I'm exposing that entity is true.
That shit exists.
And they're a part of it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
And to the black the black community, my bad to cut you off.
You good.
My thing with the black community is the fact that all the shit in the barbershops, all the shit we've been talking to each other and all that shit true.
True.
That shit true.
It's just true. It and the fact that not one person has come out and say, "Oh, he lying. He'll lie."
No. Now you get more niggas talking about it now.
You got people that weren't even involved.
You know what I'm saying? You remember the shit like with Gary Owen just. Well, I had an incident like that. Nigga just what nigga?
What?
Like so a nigga down try to get you to talk them off, and you think that shit was just, man, I ain't gonna talk about this shit, man. You know what I'm saying,
bro?
What?
Bruh, like, and not only that, what was telling?
Yeah,
was Charlemagne and Andrew Schultz on their
Yeah.
podcast, when they talked about it, and Charlemagne skipped over so much stuff and immediately went to, well, you know, Kevin Hart. I saw Kevin Hart. He was this, he was that. Bro. Ain't nobody talking about when he was popping.
Bring him back. Bring it back.
Bring it way back.
Bring it back, buddy.
Way back. Now, and not only about Kevin Hart, about the same thing that Charlemagne used to speak on.
Yep.
In the early days of Breakfast Club, Charlemagne used to speak on this stuff.
On all that shit. That's why his shit. That's why they shit. That's why they turned to the Breakfast Club. Because of that shit. Yeah. You right about that shit.
Charlemagne's original attractiveness as a radio host.
Yeah.
What brought you in was that you knew he was gonna say something off the wall, or he the one that brought Umar out there. Like a lot of people didn't even know who Umar was till he went to the Breakfast Club. And Charlemagne used to bring certain people up there to where you like, okay, all right. Like, I heard Farrakhan went up there because of him.
Yeah.
When they did the little show with Farrakhan, I heard that was mainly because Charlemagne. But now you want to act like you don't know what Cat talking about. You really, as much as you used to talk about in the early days, now you want to act like you don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Because you got somebody from outside of that shit telling y'all, this shit really exists, y'all.
Exactly. And then not only that, you got your show on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
But why'd you say?
Yeah.
You got a show on Comedy Central.
Like, he had a show on Comedy Central. It got canceled.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It got canceled. So you know what I'm saying? I gotta play this video, Sean.
Go ahead.
This shit crazy.
Got nothing to work for yourself. If you want something for yourself, you got to work for it, just like the CEO that got you to work for him did. Same shit. Even if they got a handout, they got your ass to work for him, so he ain't got to do that job. How the fuck are you gonna get your company big enough to convince somebody to do that job for you, to where you ain't got to do that shit no more? Even if it's printing T-shirts, you gonna be printing T-shirts for the rest of your life? Or you gonna get your company big enough to where there's people ordering thousands of T-shirts at a time, and you just ain't got the fucking time, so you just going, oh, I gotta grind. No, nigga, you gonna motherfucking build this shit up and hire new people to get them to do the shit for you, and you just gonna sit back and run the books. That's it. Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, they tell you that's what hard work is. You go through a 12-step program to go make somebody else money.
That's the reality. The sad part about that is, and I agree with him, you know what I'm saying? It's for a lot of us people that are working 9-to-5 jobs and all this stuff, this is the best way to feed our families right now. So
yeah,
there are times where I don't like rich, successful people speaking on that, because at the end of the day, not everybody is going to be Fortune 500 business owner. But what I do agree with him is that time you're at home, outside of your 9-to-5, yada yada yada, you should be investing time into like what's
something
this
important.
Something important, like what? Okay, like you got a hobby. Okay, how can I make money on this hobby? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, whatever it is, it don't even matter what. Like, it really don't matter. But yeah.
And that part really, it ain't about the money. It's far as about doing what you want to do something you love to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do something that make you happy. Like, you can't just work, pay bills, and that's it. Like, you got to be doing some shit that, at least do some shit that make you happy. Like, if you work and pay bills and you go fish all the time. Yeah. If that's what you like to do, shit, that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's so many niggas that just work to pay bills, Sean. That's all they do, Sean.
Like here really not cuss. Here's the crazy part, right? So I'm trying to retire in 3 years. Yeah. That'd be my time up. I'm out of there. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? I got new business opportunities coming up and all that, right? Yeah. So I've told, it's funny when I tell like people our age or younger, I got this thing about, I'm about to do this, and we got the podcast, all this stuff. They be like, oh, that's dope. Like, all right. And I'll be telling them, like, hey, I ain't gonna be at my job too much longer. Once I get my years in, I'm out. Like I'm not even finna, play around with it. I'm out. And most of the younger people be like, oh, that what's up? Like, hey, cool, do your thing, yada yada yada. But when I talk to older people, it's like, hey man, you ain't finna, you gonna be done? Like, yeah, like bro, I'll be 43. I ain't trying to. By the time I retire, I'll be 43. I'm like, I'm not finna be sitting here keep doing that when I got other stuff I could be doing, want to do, enjoy doing more. Like, I'm not finna do that. And the way older people look at me is crazy.
They so locked in this shit, man. They just so locked in this shit.
But it's like I can't get mad at them because that's what they were told.
Exactly.
They were told to stay on your job 30 years or more.
Yep.
Get your pension, your benefits, 401, all that stuff. And granted, it is good when you set that up and then
ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's great. But there are some people that do that, and it's like, well, I ain't got nothing else to do, so I'm gonna keep working. It's like,
like,
nah, man.
like that's why we telling my old lady about like going back to school. She's like, I want to go back to school and do. I'm like, okay, I'm support you going back to school, but what are you going back to school to do?
Exactly. Don't go.
I want to go back to school for education. No, I ain't say what you going back for. I'm saying what you going back to do.
Yeah.
Like if you going back to school, what is this gonna have you be able to have the ability to do?
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like if you going back for education, they're gonna have you the ability to do a course online or do your own courses that you can now teach people something.
Yeah.
Like if you do that, okay, cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But don't fucking go back to school later in your years just to go work for another motherfucker. That's stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
That's stupid. That don't make sense to me, man.
That don't make sense. I agree.
Like I understand you trying to get better in your education to do, but I'm saying you got to be better in your education to do what though?
Yeah.
You got to have an end game in this shit, man.
But that's the same thing T-Pain was saying, and the same thing you just said. That's what needs to be told to a high school junior senior.
Yeah.
Don't go just to go.
Yeah, like we got taught that bullshit. That school shit.
Just to go, and get higher education to do what?
And then we went to college around the recession and all that shit. So now nigga coming out like, damn, I got still work at motherfucking room to go. Nigga, I still got to work in the warehouse at room to go. And I went to college for 4 years, bust my ass, worked 2 jobs.
And I'm in debt.
And don't forget that. That's the reason why you working that room to go. But now you a grown ass man, so now you got to get a spot, a whip. Shit, don't fuck around and have no kids. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, boy. You can handle it.
You might well get a girlfriend. Don't even get a girlfriend. Don't get a girlfriend.
Why?
Don't get a girlfriend. Because
don't even waste your time doing that shit.
Don't even waste. But it's those conversations, like I said, that are happening now.
Yeah.
That I could say the younger generation is lucky to have this stuff, but they ain't even listening though. You know what I'm saying? That's the sad part. But it's like it's sad too because we these are conversations that should have been had when we were young. Like we should have been hearing this shit soon as we got in high school. Like, hey, right, cool. Well, hey, welcome to high school. This your freshman year. Yada yada yada. You got these classes. You got these classes. Right now is the time you need to start thinking about what I want to do the rest of my life.
Exactly. Right now. You can make some money. You can make some money doing something you want to do.
Exactly.
Like think about the niggas who played games in school, who kept doing that shit.
Yeah.
Who kept their mind open to new opportunities. Like, oh, okay. So what they doing that shit online? Yep. Oh, so just set a camera up and I'm down play the game. Okay, cool.
Yep.
And when nigga laughing at these nigga like, man, your video game playing that nigga still doing that shit, nigga just. You not knowing that Shawty just he doing something he love and he parlaying that shit while you there working and doing everything, all the other shit, fucking around with these bitches and doing all this shit that you don't like. The bitches that you can't stand, Shawty.
Yeah.
You know how many times I fuck bitches that I couldn't stand. Like I just couldn't even stand them, Shawty. Like I'm just doing it just to do it, just to be into hey, this is what I'm doing. Or this what
absolutely.
And it's just like, Shawty, fuck all that bullshit, nigga. Like, what on something you want to do, nigga?
And that's something I saw my stepdad do. I drove trucks during the week, but on the weekend he loved photography, and that was
Yeah.
his other hustle. So I think it kind of balances you out too. Like, it makes you sane. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got to make my money doing this thing I don't want to do, but yeah, I can go over here and make some extra cash or doing something I enjoy.
But
you got dudes that literally live their life doing that one thing they don't want to do for years.
For years, nigga.
For years.
Unto my
And there's
tens of years.
Yeah, and then their only outlet is going to the club, strip club, to the bar. They spending the money they making, so it ain't like they making that back. Like,
they
ain't getting.
And they ain't going to nowhere that's productive to them. You know what I'm saying?
They not getting that back.
Nah.
That money they dropped in the club or at the bar, they not getting that back. There's ain't no return on investment, none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, other than the joy you get from being around your kids and, if you in a good relationship with your lady or something. But other than that, these dudes.
That's a blessing.
Yeah. But
you get that, that's a blessing.
Yeah. But other than that, you got dudes out here that work their job, go home, and that's it. Like, they just sitting there.
Like, sit there and drink for a little bit.
Drink, smoke, go to sleep, and come back to work the next day.
That same shit.
And they do that same shit over and over. And it's cool. Okay, you got homeboys. Okay, you going over your homeboy house. What are y'all doing?
That's my thing.
What y'all doing?
At this point in my life, shot, they just like, why am I doing this shit, shot? Like,
yeah.
Absolutely. If I'm going somewhere to chill or going somewhere, okay, in my head I'm thinking, why am I doing it? Like, if I go see my brother, I ain't seen a nigga ass in damn 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing it. Like, a lot of shit I used to do, I used to just do it. So I like, do the shit. So I like, he just like, why could I be doing something else that's more important than what I'm doing? You know what I'm saying? Hanging out and chilling, like talking about old shit. I'm like, shawty, why am I doing this shit? Like, why are we sitting here talking about 20 years ago, so?
Yeah, consistently.
That's the only reason we come around. The only reason you see me, and the only thing we got to talk about is some shit that happened 20 fucking years ago, so.
Oh shit. I ain't gonna front. The conversations now, since we started this, and I got this new venture going on.
Yeah.
All this other stuff now, the conversations are different.
It got to be different, son.
Like, it was like, you go around people, because now, have you noticed as you get older, especially dudes that's got something going on, they ask you, hey man, so what you got going on?
Yeah.
What you been up to? What you got going on?
Yeah.
And the answer is different. Hey man, got this thing we've been working on. I got a homeboy, we've been working on this thing.
Yeah.
And it feels totally different than to be like, man, I ain't been up to nothing, just chilling.
It feel like I'm really who I'm getting to the point where I'm the person where I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's just like,
absolutely.
When I holler at my old partners, my old nigga from the hood and shit, it's the nigga that I used to be, Shaw. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I talk to him the way the nigga I used to be, cause it's just like, if I talk to a nigga about a podcast or, you know what I'm saying, different shit that a nigga trying to do, it's just like, them folk gonna be like, man, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like,
that shit sound crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit don't even sound real, you know what I'm saying, to a nigga. But it's just like, I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I fuck with them niggas and shit like that, but it's just like, man, I can't really talk about no shit I want to talk about.
Yeah, you deal with that in a certain capacity. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you really go around your folks like that just to let them know, hey man, we still good. Like, I ain't gonna
like, nigga ain't down.
Yeah, you still my
no lane shit. Yeah.
But it's still, I got this other thing over here that I gotta attend to. And that's just you. That's your life. That's what you're trying to get better at. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's what you, as you get older, that's what you should be attending to more.
Yeah.
Is let me build in something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I see why older niggas that used to get out the scene. Like, a lot of niggas that I used to know.
Yeah.
Niggas just be out the scene. Niggas just like, damn, what home at? Niggas just shit. Shit. I don't be like, chilling.
It's been dudes that I haven't seen in years, and I see them again. And not because they was on some ignorant shit. They just had to go do whatever, and you see him be like, man, what you been up to? Them dudes, yeah, I'm doing this. Like, damn, you built that. Okay, that's what's up. Like, you got a whole thing going, and it's a beautiful thing, and it's like, okay, like I see, okay, that's what's up. Like, you ain't been just sitting on your ass, you know what I'm saying? Like,
just bullshitting all day, just not
so,
doing that. And it's just like I fuck the nigga though, man. It just I can't just
all the time. Like you like there would never be a time where I can't go kick it with homeboys or at the barbecue or at the bar, but it's just a small moment in time. So like that's not. They ain't gonna be every day. They ain't gonna be every weekend. But I will say there are times where you just gotta go there. Like you gotta go to the barbershop, not just to get your hair cut or lined up. You just gotta be in that atmosphere. You gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? You need that. Like because it's still a humbling experience.
And like them niggas know a different side of you that you will that you will now. You know what I'm saying? They know the old you. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. And it's still there.
Yeah.
It's still there. Like you can't, you know.
But some niggas that this shit don't be there no more. Like some of these niggas there, but I can't get mad at them niggas either because they just like shit. They cashed out. They like fuck you. Like
especially these dudes that get married, had kids. Once you have a family, bro, it's about putting them in a better position.
Like that's my own.
Yeah, like it's certain stuff I don't go. It's certain places I don't go. It's certain shit I don't do. Not because a nigga scared or man, you know, yada that rah shit. Nah, it's just I gotta be here for my fam, bro.
Yeah, I got too much shit to lose, man.
I got way too much.
I got too much shit to lose. I can't lose to crash it out like that.
Yeah, so it's like, nah, I got kids that they be happy to see a nigga come home. So that's the best feeling of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but a lot of times I just generally don't feel like doing this shit. Like I just don't feel like I don't have the desire to do that shit no more.
The energy been gone.
Yeah, like I don't have the desire to do that shit. Like just like I look at this shit and just like, no, son. Nah.
I watch y'all do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even. I'm at the point right now. I don't even give a fuck to watch y'all do it. Like I just, if I ain't on my shit, if I ain't in my own world, my own lane,
it ain't. Yeah, I feel.
I don't care about that shit. So I'm like, I don't care nothing about this shit. And I can watch some shit blow up right here, and I can still just be.
Yeah. Hey, hit him with that. I hope everybody. All right,
you just look over and
yeah. It's
damn.
It gets different. It gets different. It's like it becomes a whole nother world once you start really building something and doing stuff for yourself and making sure your family's straight because of what you're doing. It's shit hit different, bro. It hit different.
Ever since my mama passed, y'all, and then we could deal. I know it's about that time.
Yeah.
Ever since my mama passed, man, it's just like I've been smoking a little bit more. I've been smoking a little bit more weed and shit, like with mushrooms and shit like that. And it's just like once you start down getting to yourself, you know what I'm saying, getting back into yourself and shit like that, you just like, oh, that shit ain't important, shot. I ain't even wasting my time on that shit. I ain't wasting my effort on that shit, so
like
that man, shit ain't important.
Like especially ever since we started this and all the little different intricacies of podcasting and studying the business and all this stuff, everything. It's like my thoughts are different.
Yeah, like it just
the stuff I think about on a daily basis.
Like once I started looking up shit for like the podcast and editing and shit like that, shooting any kind of video, like I'll be doing little videos and shit just by myself and shit. And it's just like once I started doing, I'm like, damn, son, this shit fun as hell, boy. This shit fun. I see why niggas do movies and shit, cause this shit fun as a motherfucker. Like, it's fun to do that shit.
Yeah, then you know, aside from the money that can be made, creating something, but for most people.
Hell yeah.
Creating and building something. You know, hell, and then you think about it, you was doing that as a little kid when you got like a thing of blocks.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, I'm about to build this shit. And then you build it, you be like, damn, this shit all right.
Yeah. I'm gonna build some more shit.
You can't wait. Then think about it, you can't wait to show somebody.
Yeah. You can't wait to show nobody.
hey, can't look at what I built. You know, like even if they knock it down, you know, all right, I'm gonna slap you real quick.
Hell yeah.
Build something else.
Look at that shit again and just like, man, what can I build this time?
You know?
You feel what I'm saying?
And it's crazy how much we lose that as we get older.
Yeah.
And then it takes for us to be at pretty much at the bottom, be like, damn, I need to get back that energy I had. I need that energy I had as a little kid where I just didn't care. Like, hey man, let me just go do this. Like,
I got it now. I can do it now. Shit.
Yeah,
I ain't doing it. You know, shit. Y'all might well do it now. Shit.
Yeah, this shit different, bro. So
man, that shit crazy, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a different time, but we, you know, that thing we on the right course. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, got to be, man.
Just got to get more folks on board, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.